I'm just checking out all my surroundings right now. It's like a pregame.
Cheers.
Love you, boys. Hey, it's Edelnut. It's Edelnut.
Let's go.
Hey, what do you have to say to the fans? What do you have to say to the fans?
Let's go, baby. Pack this thing out. Let's get rowdy.
There's going to be some highs. There's going to be some lows. Short memory, move on. We put a lot of time and effort. And let's just go perform. We've already done the show. We put the work in. It's all in the bank. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Team on three, baby.
Put it.
1, 2, 3.
This is a Games with Names special announcement.
Look, I know you all think Brady and I are coming to this little podcast, Insta-Face, Snapchat thing. I'm just telling you, I'm not making it to this. We're not fucking going to the show. Like, the kids down at Foxborough High AV Center could make a better fucking show than this. Just enjoy the show.
August 30th, 2024, the Wilbur Theater, Boston, Massachusetts.
On our quest to find the greatest game of all time.
The boys are back in Beantown.
This is the Games with Names Live Show.
Ready? Holy schmoly. Holy schmoly. Welcome to Games with Names, guys. I'm Julian Edelman. They're Jack and Kyler.
Boston, what's up?
And we are on a mission to find the greatest game of all time. So this is going to be a little different. This is insane. You know, we're going to give you guys a little behind the curtain on how we create our show, our podcast. It is so great to be back here in Boston with you guys. Holy. How cool is this, Jack? Jack, how cool is this?
Unbelievable, baby. Unbelievable. We turned the Wilbur into the Nut House, baby.
We turned the Wilbur into the Nut House.
Go.
Hey, Jack, what are you wearing?
You know, I got the Metalwood on.
What's
I
your
got
fit
the
check?
OL. I got the Wim Reeboks. You know, we're doing it. We're doing it. But the real fit is what's on these guys. What's on the dome?
I'm wearing that cool. It's like the Killing Me Smalls hat. You guys remember?
With the fish, with the bass.
You guys remember what was this movie? The Sandlot. When he used to have that like fishing hat, that's what I like to call this one. It's the Dad, You're Killing Me Smalls hat.
You're looking like $1 million, baby.
Hey man, well check out the merch out there, and we are so excited to keep this thing going, and it's insane to be back here. Kyler, can you say something? Are you here?
I'm freaking out, man. I don't like this at all.
Negative Nancy. Negative Nancy, Kyler. What game are we doing tonight, Jack?
Maybe a game with some big stakes, baby. Maybe a trophy on the line.
A trophy on the line. A trophy on what kind of trophy?
Maybe one named after old Vince.
Vince?
Old Vince. I ain't talking young, baby. Lombardi.
Lombardi.
This ain't no regular season game.
It's not a regular season game.
No week fives, none of that.
Now, was there a 10-point deficit in the fourth quarter, which has never been...
I think there was.
Never been overcame.
Never.
Wait, was there like a crazy, iconic play at the end of the game where you're scratching your head like, why the fuck did they not?
Yep. Hey, hand it off, right?
You know, I can't get mad at them for not running the football.
Thank you.
I can't get, hey, thank you. And that's right, we're doing Super Bowl 49, the Patriots versus the Seahawks.
Let's go!
Oh, snap. Hey, who we gonna do the game with?
We got. This is a game packed with future Hall of Famers.
You know what? I think.
Pete Carroll, you back there, bro?
Oh.
Hey, Pete. I saw the Monarchs off stage. I saw some Monarchs.
I think we should bring out this guy. Well, he's not a guy, he's a beast. But every time I would see this large human being in this locker, he'd be sitting there in the locker, naked. Always naked.
Massive piece.
And I would sit there, and I felt like this guy would sometimes need a little spark of jolt. So there was this old commercial, and I used to just sit there and sing to him, he's big, he's bad, he's big, bad, Rob Gronk.
What up, Jack? How you doing, brother? What up, big dog? How you doing? Jules. This is amazing, brother.
Oh, it is.
Thank you for having me tonight.
How crazy is this, Rob?
Where's my seat? Do I got the whole couch? Yeah, I got the whole couch tonight.
Only thing
is big and bad.
Grob, did I not always sing that to you to just get your little heart?
Yeah, whenever I came in the locker room, I'm down a little bit. I got beat up, you know, the weekend before in the game, and then Julian looks at me. He's like, Gronk's not himself right now. He comes back. He goes, takes a pee in the locker room, and he comes back, and he looks at me. He goes, he's big. And I'm like this, and I turn around. I'm like, well, you know, I start smiling a little bit. And then he's bad. And I'm like, I get a bigger smile. I'm like, that's right, I am big and bad. Yeah. He's the big bad Gronk. And I turn around. I'm like, that's right, baby.
Let's go!
And usually every time Julian does that, his shirt's off and he's coming like out of the shower or out of the bathroom. So I look at him. I'm like, and your boxer rip, baby. Your boxer rip, Jules.
That's exactly right, man. And I could always tell his temperature by when I'd walk into the morning and we'd both be in the urinal. And Big Rob he would sit there and like, I'm a normal sized person. I'm 5'10", and we got these things that hide each other. And look at Rob.
So the urinal's like right here, the thing that.
The thing's right here.
Urinals.
And so I would be
Julian can't see me.
And so Rob, I would be sitting there pissing, and Rob would stick his head over, and he would always say, "Hey man, you look pretty good today."
Well, there's some days I'm like, hey, you're looking a little furry as well, you squirrel.
Oh, man, those are the days.
Yeah, those were the days.
Now, Rob, in one sentence, why did you pick this game?
In one sentence. That's hard to describe this game in one sentence. Ooh. Whoa, I almost broke these chairs because I'm so big and bad. Yeah. But I picked this game because it was the first, moment of entering the Super Bowl club as a winner. And on top of it, it was a team win as well. And whenever you get a team win, it makes it more memorable. That's for sure.
Yeah, you scored a touchdown.
Yeah, I scored a touchdown. I know you scored a touchdown. You scored the
JoJo
game-winning touchdown. Yeah. Brandon LaFell scored a touchdown. Shane Vereen, 15 catches.
15 touchdowns.
Rob Ninkovich had a sack in the game. And I was actually at Rob Ninkovich's house the other day because we just got cold tubs, and he was in the cold tub watching the game, and he rewound his sack 5 times in a row, and he popped the boner in the cold tub watching himself.
Sounds about right.
That's how much Rob Ninkovich loves himself.
Yeah, he loves.
Yeah.
Hey, so
who
you had
that
a
fourth touchdown?
Oh yeah, there was 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, it was you, me, JoJo. Who was the last one? Dola.
Who was the last
Dola.
There was one other guy.
Dola?
Dola?
Is there a fox?
No
in
way!
there?
I feel like I'm still building.
Here you go. Here's your twin. Here for delivery.
Look, you know, Danny, you just come in looking cool. He's just cool. Now, anytime we go anywhere, anytime we would go anywhere.
Take it off.
Anytime we would go anywhere. All right, well, we got to give a live show update. August 28th at the MGM Music Hall in Boston. Mark your calendars. Everyone go to Ticketmaster.com.
There's barely any tickets left, by the way, so hurry up and sell us out. We're not sold out yet, but we're close to it. So
yeah, everyone's been talking about the merch in the comments.
We heard you guys. The merchandise will be at the live show, so get a ticket and come join the show. It's going to be popping. It's going to be 8 p.m. at night.
It's going to be fun.
I think I'm going to party that night, Jules, just because it's a night show.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I haven't partied in a while. I think we need to throw it back. I think I should throw a couple drinks back, hang out with the crowd, pour some shots out, take some Coors Light and do some Stone Cold Steve Austin's chugs like I'm in the ring with some fans. We'll see what happens, Jules. Night show, Robbie G might bring his best.
Oh, my God. I can't wait. I really can't. Danny would never pack a suitcase. He would just bring himself an empty duffel bag and a pocket full of money. And he said, I'm like, dude, we're gone for 2 weeks. You need clothes. He goes, hey, bro, I'm just going to buy them, dude. So is that a bot? Is that bought today?
Yeah, I got this today. Newberry's Finest. Newberry's Finest.
See? It never goes old. Never goes old.
Looking like $1 million, Dola.
Thanks, baby.
Always.
Now, Dola, is this the greatest game of all time?
Greatest game of all time.
It is?
Greatest game of all time.
Holy smokes. So let me explain to you guys what we do when we have our podcast. We usually have what's our thing called? What's this called?
Just keeping track of the greatest games of all time.
Yeah, keeping track of stuff.
Jules, it's called Games with Names. You know,
not
the
a word
show
guy.
that you
Not
host?
a word guy. Not a word guy. So we usually have this with our guests so we can go over, stay where we're at. These are our top games. What do you guys think of these top games? Can you go over that, Jackie?
Yeah, of course, we all love the third Edelman game, the 2018 AFC Championship game. We did that with Rob Riggle. We did that with Ernie Adams. A hell of a game. Super Bowl, 28-3, also a good game, number 2. And then the game we're talking about today, number 3.
Paul Pierce did not shit his pants.
He did
either.
not shit his pants, for the record.
In the wheelchair.
Number 10.
That's some serious detective work on this podcast. He did not poop his pants.
If he had pooped his pants, it would not be in the top 10. Come on
now.
now.
What do you guys think? This game being the third game out of the 70 games that we've done, is that too high or too low? What do you guys think? Too low? Where should it be? It should be 2, huh?
Utah, give me 2.
It could be a little too Patriot heavy, I think.
Hey.
That's what I think.
A little Patriot heavy.
Sorry for winning all these games, baby. Sorry for winning the rings.
You can't. All right, so this is a segment where we like to go back in time to when the game took place. If you guys are listeners, which I'm sure you guys are all listeners, you guys know this. So let's go back into February 1st, 2015. Taylor Swift's 1989 was the top album in the country. Hey, you guys listen to this? Did you listen to this in 1989?
Not really.
I was born in 1989.
Perfect.
I think that's cooler.
My daughter plays this every day.
Yeah.
I can recite this every time. Oh, Hotline came out. That was featured, huh?
Oh my God, we drop it every episode.
We drop that every
Shout
episode.
out Big Drizzy. We love you, Big Scorp.
Yeah. And on this magnificent day, Rob Ninkovich turned 31 in this specific one.
Happy birthday, Ninko.
Robbo. And Rob Ninkovich had a sack in the Super Bowl.
And he had a sack in the Super Bowl. Ninko hit me up so many times being on the show. I was like, bro, I don't know. We can't really. I don't know, man. We'll see.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. We love him. In the sports world, NFL champions were the New England Patriots. Aaron Rodgers got another MVP. Oh, shit.
I saw that coming. I saw that coming.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce signed with the Washington Wizards, which
That's just weird. That's just weird.
Pedro Martinez and Randy Jackson.
We love you, Petey. Pedro.
Were inducted to the Hall of Fame. Now, Randy Johnson was inducted to the Hall of Fame as well, and Rob looked like Randy Johnson when we threw out the first pitch, I think 2 days ago at the thing. He threw a straight gas. He looked like Randy Johnson. How was that experience, Rob?
That was pretty cool. So Julian and I, we hung out the other day, and he's like, you want to go to a Red Sox game, do some batting practice before?
Did y'all hit any homers?
No, we hit no homers. I kind of was a disappointment.
What
I
happened?
whiffed like 3 times, and Nesson showed me whiff all 3 times before the game, and I was like, oh, man, that's not a good look.
I dented that
Disappointed
thing.
everyone. Julian, very surprising, unbelievable baseball player. Your swing, I would say Julian has more power than some of the MLB players that are playing right now.
Yeah.
Not lying. Some of your line drives off the big green monster, like 3/4 of the way up, would have been out any other park, but since it was a green monster, you just couldn't lift it high enough.
I couldn't lift it high.
Which I heard that a lot about you, that you just can't get it up there. But hey, it's the green monster. That's what we expect.
Hey, Ninko, what was your? I mean, you got me thinking about Ninko now. Rob, or Danny.
This is Dola.
Yeah. Dola, what was your life like in 2015?
2015, amazing.
What were you doing these days?
I was living in Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Well, what were you?
With you, bro. With you. You stinky bastard.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true. I'm gonna tell you a quick
Smelliest
story.
kid I know.
You say we would be in these little, what are they? Our little offensive, defensive cut-up rooms where we'd watch our films. So we had a receiver's room, and they were a little smaller.
This is actually a true story.
This is very true. And every time we'd be breaking down a DB in our meeting, Dola would be sitting there. He'd roll up with no socks on and a brand new pair of shoes after like a workout. He'd sit up and prop his feet up, and he'd take his shoes off, and his little feet would start smelling. I'd look back at him. I'm like, bro, can you put those fucking feet away?
Yeah, I had a thing with, I loved brand new shoes, and I hated socks. So whenever my shoes would like get a little bit too stinky, I just toss them out. But now I'm big in the sock game now. So no worries.
Guy's just so cool, he doesn't even wear socks. Should we get into the Patriots? Jackie, let's get into them.
Hold up.
Wait. Actually, I think there's a better way to do this. I think we need to have someone come in and help describe this team. You know, who better to talk about the Patriots than one of our captains, our call sign. When me and Danny would be in offensive meetings, we'd play this little intercom game. Dola, you there?
I'm right here, babe.
And Danny, who had the call sign cap?
Matthew Slater.
Matthew Slater!
Oh.
Hey!
Good captain.
You!
Slate.
Love you, baby.
The captain!
What's up, Boston? Y'all good?
Hey!
All right.
What's up, Slate?
Man.
You, baby, you.
Put my guys up here, man. This is
My
awesome.
guys.
This is awesome.
Hey.
That's
Now-
right. That's right.
Hey, Slate's still a part of the team, so, you know.
Yeah.
How's the team looking right now, Slate?
You know, we're taking things day by day.
Smart answer. Smart answer.
There's one thing that Slate always told me when I would get a little crazy on social media. He would sit me in our living room. We used to have, what was it? What did we drink?
Eggnog.
Eggnog time during the
Eggnog.
holiday season. We'd sit there and we'd have our State of the Union, and he'd always say, you know, you're getting a little wild out there on the social. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, you can't be saying crazy things, man. LRC might see it. And I go, who the fuck's LRC? He goes, lower right corner.
right-hand
the guy
corner.
who signs that check. So you better keep that thing down.
Tighten it up. You gotta tighten it up.
So we obviously see that Slate is not going to be answering anything about the current Patriots. So because of the LRC. Jack, can you break down this team?
Let's get into these 2014 Patriots, baby. 12-4.
12-4.
Started the year off 2-2, then rattled off a 10-2 streak. First in the AFC, won the AFC East like it was clockwork, baby. Head coach Bill Belichick. Running the defense, we got Matty P, Matt Patricia. OC, we got Mickey D's, Josh McDaniels. And we got to talk about some of these Pro Bowlers. Tom Brady, Steven Gronkowski, our guy Rob Gronkowski, Matthew Slater, Danny Amendola, Darrell Revis, Big Vince Wilfork on the line. I could go on and on.
Now we heard about all the guys on the team that made the Pro Bowl slate. Who was like one unsung hero that comes to mind when you think about this season or this specific team? One unsung hero.
Well, I'm always going to go with my specialists. I got to go to my guys. I think about, the leadership that we got from Nate.
Wait, time out. Matt. See, this is Matt. This is Matt when he tries to have like serious talk. You see how his octave went like 4 degrees lower? All right, kid. Who's the unsung hero of this season or game, Slate?
I'm going Nate Ebner and Ryan Allen.
Let's go.
Hey.
Why those two?
I think they were a part of the group that for a number of years had kind of been grinding away to get this team to this moment. I mean, you guys know there was a period between the last championship and this one where it kind of felt like we were in purgatory. We're not going to get over the hump. And there was a group of guys that just kept their head down and kept grinding over a number of years that really helped this team get over the top. And I think those were two of those guys that were part of that.
Without a doubt. They were like pivotal core guys of that team, this Dynasty 2.0 that, helped everything that you may not have saw on the game day, even though you did because Nate Ebner was a beast and all that. But you, in practice, the way these guys practiced, the way they held themselves as professionals every day at work, it was such a great example for everyone. And that's what made our team this specific year. I mean, you think about that game where we get our teeth kicked in by the Kansas City Chiefs this year, right? You know what I mean?
Monday.
People are thinking like the season's over, but it's guys like Nate Ebner, Matthew Slater, and the core group of guys are who we had to look to to have that example. It was just, that was crazy. Rob.
I remember that.
Huh?
Monday Night Football. We got whomped.
We got whomped on Monday night.
We're on to Cincinnati.
We're on to Cincinnati.
That's actually when our season really started, when we're on to Cincinnati.
That's right.
Is that?
We were 2-2 already, remember?
2-2.
Who was that? Trent Dildo that was running us off?
Trent Dilfer, but yeah.
Trent Dilfer. My bad.
I like it.
Yeah, he was on ESPN the next day saying Brady's career is over, the Patriots Dynasty's done.
Yeah, he did.
Julian, I think you responded like 2 weeks later. You were all pissed off at him.
I was pissed off.
Yeah, you were. That's when you were going crazy on social media.
No one talks about my
Slater.
time.
Yeah,
Slater was right.
He was.
Now, any fun stories, Rob, about this year that you remember that come to mind? A pivotal point, a turning point, something that happened in a locker room or at a practice or anything that comes to mind when you think of 2014?
I mean, obviously, that was the year of our first Super Bowl that we won as this whole group right here. But I remember we were just getting really bashed by the media. And it really did feel like we were doomed at that time. I mean, well, we were 2-2. I actually came off of a couple injuries that year as well. So I wasn't really, who the Gronk wanted to be. I wasn't really myself. I was down in the dumps a little bit. I got my knee plastered the year before. I came off of a forearm surgery. And the first 4 games, I played like 20 plays a game, even in that Kansas City Chiefs game. And then I remember once we got whomped, I went home and
I talked to my family, and my brother was in town that week, and I told him, I'm going to make Tom Brady Tom motherfucking Brady again.
Let's go!
In this Cincinnati game. I said that morning of, and I felt like if I give that spark to the team will explode. And we went, the game was back at home. It was Sunday Night Football, and Cincinnati had a lot of hype that year.
A lot of hype.
A lot of hype that year. They had a good team. They had some badass players on the defense side of the ball that were knocking fellows out every game, especially Burfict. He was one of the meanest linebackers in the game, but that didn't faze us at all. Went out there, played every single play, got over the knee, the drama over the knee, just thinking about it. Had like 90 yards, a touchdown. I think I got in a couple fights that game as well.
There we go.
We tore them Sunday Night Football, and then I think we won like 10 games in a row, and then won it all that year. So I say the biggest turning point, on to Cincinnati.
On to Cincinnati.
On top of that, I won NFL Player of the Year.
Let's go!
No, timeout. Not NFL Player of the Year, NFL Comeback Player of the Year.
Oh, the comeback. Oh,
That's
yeah,
a big
yeah.
difference. When it was a real war back then, it's kind of like, here you go, Joe Flacco. You came back and you played 4 games. I actually had a fight to come back.
Dola, can you talk to us about that big loss after the Green Bay game, where we then went to San Diego? How was the team feeling in that time?
Oh my God! So we lost to Green Bay, then we went to San Diego, and we had practice in San Diego that week. And I remember after practice, every single day, Jules and I would take romantic walks on the beach by ourselves to kind of decompress. And it was a pivotal moment in the year, in our career, in our life, and our families' lives. And we could have gone one way. And I remember actually very vividly, Julian was dealing with some head injuries that year. He was I'd come
undiagnosed.
I think he still is, Dola.
Yeah. Julian would see this crazy. He'd get hit in the head and he'd see this star kind of like floating in his vision, like he couldn't see out of his left eye, right? And we were walking. After this, he must have got banged up in Green Bay. We get to San Diego. We go straight from Green Bay to San Diego. We're practicing in Del Mar all week. We're going to the beach and we're walking on the beach. And Julian goes, bro, if I get hit in the head and see that star one more time, I'm going to have to retire. Like, I'm out. And I'm like, dude, don't worry about the star. I'm gonna come peel you up off the ground every time. We're going to get through this together. We're gonna keep it moving, keep the train moving, and we're going to get through this thing. So it's just a testament to how tough he is and what a great competitor.
I was thinking about when we went to practice, and Bill was so paranoid about people watching our practice. We went out there in empty jerseys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the one person that came out with a taped number on his jersey was Yoso Fiesta. Came out with 69 going through.
I taped 69 in the training room on the back of my T-shirt.
There's like 1,000 like UC San Diego like kids there.
College
They're going crazy. Bill's sitting there twirling his thing.
What are we doing?
Bill walked up to me. He said, "You go take that off, or you get the fuck off this team." I was like, I still want to be on this team, coach.
Yeah.
Can I keep the 6 or the 9?
You can't keep both.
Yeah. I took it right off. But it was okay because everyone got to see it.
All over the media.
I think Barstool had something on it, didn't they?
Yeah, they saw it too. The media saw it too because I had to walk by all the media first and all the college kids. So it did its job.
It did its job.
Did its job.
It did its job. We just doing our job. Yeah. Toss it to Jackie.
Wait, we can't get off that game yet because that 69 jersey really meant something that game. We were in the huddle. And if we go back to that game, we were down, I think, a score by a couple points. And what happens? We break the huddle, and I go, Julian, if you score this touchdown, it's 69 yards. I knew
Literally.
exactly what yard line we were on.
Hot route, right?
And what happens? The pass goes to Julian, and he scores a 69-yard touchdown.
There it is.
And we win the game off of that touchdown.
Yeah.
I go in the end zone. Rob comes running down. He's like, 69-yard touchdown! 69-yard touchdown!
That was when I was in my 69 prime.
Yeah. You ain't never left it, bub. You ain't never
They're
left
bringing it back, though, right now. I like it, kind of. I was like 24. It was so cool back then. Now I like hear it, I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Man.
Slater's like, it was never cool. It was cool when I was in my young 20s, okay?
It was always cool. It was always cool. Man, you look at some of these team leaders. You got Tom Brady with 64%, 4,000 yards, 33 touchdowns. You got Rob Gronkowski, Danny Amendola up there. You got Jamie Collins on defense, Dante Hightower. Hey, you guys remember that time? You guys remember when we'd be at the Fook?
Oh, yeah.
What's the Fook? Can you explain the Fook? Slate, what's the Fook?
I'm going to let Rob explain the Fook.
Why are you going to let me explain it? The Fook's low-key. It's secret.
Low-key? But what would happen at the Fook when we go to the Fook? We'd be sitting there having a little grandpa's old cough medicine after a win. Mm-hmm. We'd be sitting in the kitchen. All of a sudden, you'd see this big-ass dog and Rob Ninkovich walk by, sweating, panting. He'd come in the house. I'm like, Rob, what are you doing? He goes, Paige gave me 15 minutes. Let me get a drink right now. I got to go. Remember that? Every time we would have people over, Rob would come with his dog, and he'd be there for 10 minutes. He said he had to walk his dog to his wife. He'd come, slam a drink.
I feel bad for Ninko. He's not here to defend himself.
Yeah, don't.
We can't be talking stories about Ninkovich without Ninkovich here.
Yeah.
Come on, Nico!
Baby,
Let's go.
come on. My guy, let's go. Ooh, that's Slate. He's got a rollie on right now. Hello, guys. How we doing? Good to see you. Hello, everybody.
Hey!
Welcome. Danny's over here just so cool, flipping the ball around like no looks, just like spinning it on his finger. No problems.
46 career sacks, the fumble recovery specialist.
I was going for 50, but Jamie Collins had a couple holding calls. Denver game, took 2 off.
Yeah.
Had a few in my day, but it's all right. You know, I'm happy to be here with my guys.
Good to see you.
Happy to be here, and our fans.
Yeah.
Good to see everybody.
Neat.
So what are we talking about? You're talking about the Fook. You're talking about me walking my dog, and I had about 15 minutes to kind of look around. You know, my beautiful wife, Paige, she'd let me out of the house a little bit, and I'd have to just look at these handsome guys having a good time. Not Slate. He wasn't, he was somewhere else, but these guys are having a good time.
Well, welcome to Games with Names. This is your debut, man. We're excited to have you.
This is a big, hey. Yeah. It happened, this is a big game. We all know Super Bowl 49 was our first Super Bowl that we won because we had lost one before. It was heartbreaking, so it was on my birthday.
Let's go.
That's right. Before the game, I told myself, I said, hey, this could either be a really good birthday or a really bad birthday.
Whoa.
What's going on with my music?
I think it's your beard. It's so burly.
Hold on.
Is that thing working?
See, I got to keep the beard. It's a trademark.
There we go.
I don't know these little.
He kind of looks like Zangief from Street Fighter. You guys ever play that video game?
So anyway, big game. It was either going to be a great birthday or a terrible birthday. So we made it a great birthday.
Yeah,
Malcolm. Thanks, Malcolm.
Unbelievable birthday. Can you give us on the defensive side of the ball what you guys were thinking going into this game?
Yeah, it was pretty easy. Lynch. Stop Lynch.
Stop Lynch.
The best part about if you watch the first play of that game, so you go out and we were out there warming up, and me personally, I always be in the locker room before practice and tell everybody, I think today's the day that Achilles is going to pop.
Oh, no.
I would always say that.
Just say it every day.
It's like you put it out there, it's not going to happen. But I hated putting on 7 studs. So that, for everybody, that is cleats that actually you screw in.
Detached.
They're detached. They're terrible if you have Achilles issues. But anyway, so we do the pregame stuff. We're out there warming up, and they had painted the field green. So if you watch this game, see our knees in the picture? It's actually paint. It's slime. So the field wasn't grass. It was all paint, okay? So Bill comes in, and he's like, Yeah, if you're gonna wear moldeds, you're not gonna touch the field. So we're all okay. So everyone had to put on 7 studs, and I remember telling myself, well, it's the last game of the year, so if my Achilles pops, who cares? It's the last game of the year. It'll be a bad birthday, but it's all right.
But it didn't pop.
So it didn't pop. But the first play of the game, if you watch that first play, Lynch was the guy, right? He was the guy that was going to get the ball. We all knew that. So they ran a little crack toss issue. It was coming out to the side, and Bill all week was saying, I want to see every hat to the football. It should be a frenzy to the football. And if you watch that first play, every single defender hit Lynch on that play. I slipped, and I fell down, but I still got up, and my beard is, I got to trim this beard. I got to look like
Keep that thing
Jules over
going.
here.
That
I got to
thing's
just
too good
pull it
looking.
out a little bit. But anyway, the first play of the game, Lynch, stop Lynch. And that was it. We had to stop him.
Lynch. The whole game, just
Well,
stop Lynch.
they had a few weapons, so he was the key. He was the big key right there.
I mean, we stopped him.
Yeah, and Hightower, the second to last play of the game, that was low-key one of the biggest stops of that game. Him stopping him on the 1-yard line would put them in. They put them into the shotgun formation, so then we could go into goal line 2-corner, which was an extra light guy because they had a receiver out there. It's all numbers, people. It's all numbers. It's pretty easy. So we matched the numbers. We were able to make the play, and had a great celebration afterwards.
We did.
Sure did.
We'll get into that.
Had a great
We'll get into
celebration.
that. Jackie, can we get a little love over here on these Seahawks?
Yeah, let's talk a little Seahawks for a minute. First in the NFC West, led by Pete Carroll, Mr. Monarchs, Mr. Gumchewer himself. 1,300 yards for old Marshawn Lynch. Beast mode was leading them. Dan Quinn was running the defense. Darrell Bevel on the offense. And this was prime Legion of Boom era. Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, Byron Maxwell, and everyone's favorite Richard Sherman.
Everyone's favorite.
Dola.
Are you mad, bro?
You mad, bro?
Dola, what did you feel when you were coming into this game? Because I know I felt when I heard that we were going against the Legion of Boom, the hype of this defense, especially the defensive back group, and what they did the year before. How were you feeling? What were your thoughts going into this game?
Well, it was going to be a tough matchup. Obviously, they're a good club. They Cam Chancellor, one of the hardest hitters safety in the world. Obviously, they had two good cover corners with Sherman, and then their with the other Browner. Was Browner there?
No, Browner was on our squad.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Who was the other guy? He wasn't on. Lane.
Long time ago.
Maxwell.
Lane, yeah.
Maxwell,
Jeremy
and then
Lane.
Lane came in.
Lane broke his arm.
Yeah, you broke
Yeah.
Lane's arm. Thank God. That was actually the play of the game.
He
honestly.
broke his arm
Yeah.
and tore his ACL
on the
same
pick
play.
on the first.
Never
drive.
want to hurt a guy.
Yeah.
Good hit, Jules.
Yeah, but we were, you know, they're on the cover of fucking Sports Illustrated going into the game. Actually, funny story. I'm sitting on the bus going to the Super Bowl. I got on the bus first. All my friends got together and they sent me like this video of all my family members, like you know, good luck, Dola, like go get them, let's fucking go, whatever. And I'm like getting emotional. I'm crying. I have the Sports Illustrated sitting in the seat next to me. I'm watching the video, crying because I'm emotional, like I'm ready to fucking go, right? And Jules gets on the bus. He has 2 dips in his mouth. And he gets on the bus and walks down the aisle, looks at me, and and the fucking Sports Illustrated's right here. He goes, "Are you fucking crying, bro?" I'm like, "Dude, sit the fuck down. Let's go." I'm like, "You have 2 dips in. Like, how nervous are you?"
I was definitely had a horseshoe in there. Definitely had a horseshoe.
He had an upper decker, a lower decker, a back decker.
We had all the decks full. We had a full deck.
Full deck.
Jackie, can you get us the lead up of this game?
Let's get into this game here. This were top seed versus top seed. Patriots, we hadn't won a Super Bowl in 10 years, man. We were due, long overdue. Both teams had that home field advantage. Seattle ran through the Panthers. Packers beat them in OT, even though Russ threw 4 interceptions. The Pats beat the Ravens, and the Colts busted the Colts. We all remember that one. 45-7, baby. Ran it down their throats. And Seattle was looking for back-to-back Super Bowl wins, baby. And this was the first ever meeting between these two squads. And, of course, we alluded to it earlier. There was a little bit of that Richard Sherman, Tom Brady beef. You mad, bro, all that. So it was time to get a little revenge.
There was definitely. Slate, what do you remember the special teams going into this?
I mean, they were fast and physical, kind of like the rest of their football team. They wanted to set the tone. They wanted to be the aggressor. And we knew it was going to be our toughest matchup of the year, and it proved to be so. For us, it was just about meeting that intensity every snap and not backing down. And I think that was the mindset of our team that year was we're not going to back down from any challenges. Whoever it is, put them out there. We're going to line up, hit them in the mouth, and that's what we did on that day. So.
Yeah.
Rob, what do you remember from the prep of this Super Bowl? Go.
The Seattle Seahawks, they're not a challenging defense.
They do what they do.
They do what they do because they had the players to do it. They didn't need to be all specialized, bringing the guy over there, trying to trick you, because they had talent everywhere from the defensive line to the linebackers to the safety. They can just match you up one-on-one, and they're winning. That's mostly every game until, the Super Bowl, versus us. But so our game plan was kind of simple. We were going to do what we were going to do, and we had to beat them. And we had to just take every inch that we could get. So we knew we weren't going to be throwing deep. We knew we weren't going to be having, 20-plus yard plays. So that's why I feel like Shane Vereen out of the backfield had 14, 15 catches, because Tom just kept dumping them because they just kept backing off the line, so we wouldn't have big chunk plays. They were a team that made you earn it. And when a team makes you earn it, you got to have grit and you got to have resilience to win the game. And they were playing a team that has grit and that has resilience, especially in this guy, and Slater and Ninkovich and everyone else on the roster, myself, even our captain, Tom Brady.
Without a doubt.
So, whenever we had a chance, they were saying they're going to give it to you. And when they give it to you, you have to make that play. You got to make that chunk yard play. You got to make that 20-plus yard play. And we did every single time when we needed to. Going into the halftime, I had that in the 2-minute drill. I had the 25-yard touchdown fade, around 20-plus yards. A couple other third downs. You knew they were going one-on-one coverage. You had Cam Chancellor, 6'4", 240-pound safety, who matched up perfectly with myself, and all those other DBs matching with you. I had a couple third downs, catches to keep the chains going, same with yourself, Julian. So whenever you had the chance, you had to make those plays, and we did. And the game plan was kind of simple. Wasn't anything new that we put in. It was just, hey, it's going to be a heads-up game. You got to beat them, and down. You got to make more plays than them, and in the end, we made one more play than them, and that's what won us the game.
Without a doubt. Something I remember to second what Gronk was saying. I remember the coaches preaching to us, get vertical. They're a zone team. They swarm. And like Gronk said, they do what they do, and they were so good at what they did, and everyone played such tight defense on a string that, you had to get the ball, get vertical, not turn the ball over. They're going to try to strip you, and it was like that. Did any of you guys get any Ernie nuggets for this game? No Ernie nuggets?
Ernie nuggets? I'm thinking back to, if you guys remember the speech that Bill gave us at one point before this game, and he talked about getting back to the play at hand. And now I'm going to tell this story. In 2012, we were playing the Giants, and we were in Indianapolis. And there was a point in that game where it was probably the third quarter, and I had my helmet on the ground, and I was on a knee, and I looked up at the scoreboard, and I thought to myself, I think we're going to win this game. I thought to myself that, and it was only the third quarter. So we end up losing that game, right? Sucked. Terrible. Worst feeling ever, right? So sometimes at night we'll have night meetings, and Bill was talking to the team, and I think this was the night before the game, actually, and he talked about in a moment, there's going to be moments, and in that moment, in this game you're about to play, you're going to look at the scoreboard, and you're going to think about the outcome, right? And it instantly hit me, because that's exactly what had happened to me in 2012. And at that moment, we were winning, and we ended up losing. And in this speech before this game, he said, if you get to that moment, think about the next play. Get right back to the next play, and think about the next play, every play, every play, every play. And if you stack those plays up, and you don't worry about the outcome of the game, if you do what you're supposed to do, and you do your job, you're going to have an opportunity to win the game. And that's what ended up happening, because it took the last play of the game. And when you play these playoff games, you play big games, you don't know what play. It could be a play in the second quarter, third quarter, last play of the game. You don't know which play is going to be the one that makes the outcome what it is, right? So that was a huge nugget for me before my first Super Bowl win.
Hell yeah.
That was it.
I think I was zoning out during that meeting, Bubs.
You might have been thinking. Might have been thinking Chancellor. I don't know.
It could have been that too. I don't think I remember a lot from that. Jack, can you give us the breakdown? Set the stage.
Oh yeah, baby, for sure. Of course, we got to talk about our boy Bill Vinovich reffing this thing. We love Bill in this place.
Vinovich. I like him.
Hey, he's a bitch. Come on.
No, a Vitch, guy.
Bitch.
A
Bitch. Oh, yeah. Hey, Ninkovich. Oh, you know how many times I've heard that in my life?
Like 2?
Ninkovich. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
Oh, you're good, Nick.
Sorry. Hey, yeah. Don't make fun of me.
I would go through this game drive by drive if we had all night, but we don't. So go on YouTube and rewatch this thing like I do every week and smile and cry and
Hey,
laugh.
we did in the cold
All
tub.
that.
Me and Rob did that, yeah.
Oh, no way?
Yeah,
Heck
we were,
yeah.
Recovering.
Nice.
Yeah, we were.
No shrinkage in that cold tub, baby. Let's go.
No, because he was watching his own sack.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's the key to avoiding shrinkage.
Unintended.
Hey, hey, there it is.
But the real story of this game, we talked about it a little bit earlier. All the boys got TDs. Gronk, JoJo LaFell in the first half. Jules and Dola in the fourth quarter. Crunch time, baby. And the Pats came out on top, 28-24. Let's talk about these TDs, boys.
Yeah, let's go. Like, people love hearing beat for beat a touchdown. Like, what's going through your head? Dola, walk us through your touchdown, what you saw pre-snap, what broke through the play. Let's hear your touchdown.
Yeah, so it was basically I had a seam route on.
Ran this play a few times.
Yeah, we ran the play a few times during the game. I had actually started matching up against Sherman because you broke Lane's arm. They moved Sherman inside, and then they brought somebody else in. Maxwell. I don't remember some other cat that you ended up scoring on the last catch. Anyway, but I knew it was cover 3. I just had to get to that back end zone, the end line of the back end zone, and just kind of uncover. If I kind of sprayed it out, I knew Sherman would respect his leverage and kind of move for me, and I would have free access to the back of the end zone, and it ended up working that way. So.
Now, when that ball's in the air and you're sitting there, what's going through your mind?
I was so fucking tired, and I had like spit everywhere. I was soaking wet. I remember Brady threw the ball and it was kind of wobbly, shocker, and I saw like three Seahawk hands go up, and like none of them touched the ball, and I was just like, catch the fucking ball. And I remember I caught it, and I was just like, and I couldn't even do a celebration because I was so gassed. And then I just remember getting off the field, and Jules was like, it doesn't count. It doesn't matter unless we win. It doesn't matter unless we win.
Oh, man.
It doesn't.
Doesn't.
I'm like, yeah, you're fucking right. Let's go.
You got to reverse jinx it. You got to reverse jinx it.
Let's get it.
Rob, can you walk us through yours?
Yeah, so like I was saying, when the defense gives you an opportunity, you got to take advantage of it, and that was one of the opportunities right there. It was cover one, so that's when they have a safety up top, and then everyone else is man, and the safety's got to help out wherever. But Tom always says he's going to find a mismatch, and he's going to throw it to the mismatch. That's going to be his first read, no matter what the situation was. And he tells you what a mismatch is when you get a running back or you get a tight end going versus a linebacker. Because linebackers, they can cover, but when you got a faster, quicker running back or tight end, they should be able to beat the linebacker. Sorry, Ninko. You're the one who gave me all my confidence.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Second year
Let's go. Quick story. Okay. They draft Rob Gronkowski, and I'm a Sam linebacker. I'm like, okay, it's a rookie. Yeah, he's a little big. All right. He's not in the run game. I can still throw him around a little bit. But in the passing game, I was like, dude, why? I can't cover this guy at all. I can't cover him, and I can't stop him because he's this much longer, right? His arms are this much longer, and Tom would put the ball right here, and I couldn't do anything about it. And now I look back, I'm like, it's okay. It's fine. A lot of guys got beat by Rob Gronkowski. It's fine. He's a Hall of Famer. It's fine. I was good, but
thank you, Ninko.
But they quickly moved me to defensive end after that.
You did toss me around on the line.
We did hit heads.
You did toss me around.
So thank you.
Just a little bit, not too much.
But on Rob's touchdown, I think we all knew it.
Yeah, we all knew it. So I split out wide. I think it was KJ Wright covering me.
Yeah,
Very solid linebacker. He can cover as well.
Yeah.
But I knew Tom was going to go to me. It was the opportunity because I had a go route. And he was playing about 12 yards off of me. And when a player's playing 12 yards off of you and you got a go route on him, you got to get up on him. You got to basically step on his toes so then he stutters and he doesn't know where you're going. If you just start fading away from a defender when he's that far off of you, he just shields you off, kind of pushes you out of bounds. It doesn't matter if you're faster, more athletic than him. It's just a technique, and he's just going to just make you disappear. But I get right up on his toes, 12 yards up. I give him a little shimmy at the top because he doesn't know where I'm going. He stutters a little bit, and I make a burst right by him to the right. And that's when I knew that ball was coming to me no matter what, I look up, didn't even look at Tom or anything. I go, this ball's in the air. I was just thinking that in my head. I look up, and it's literally already like halfway down to me. And I was like, yeah, that's right. I'm wide open. Here it comes. I'm just thinking in my head, I'm about to score my first Super Bowl touchdown of my career.
Let's go.
But I was like, right when I caught it, I was like, don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Because Bill's always like, tuck that ball, protect that ball. The organization's in your hands. So right when I caught it, too, I was pretty open. I went like that, slammed it right there. And what did KG try to do? He tried to knock it out because he knew he was beat. And when you're beat as a defender, you try to make a play on the ball then after you catch it to knock it out. I just tucked it as hard as I could, did a little flip, got up, and did one of the hardest Gronk spikes I've ever done.
Let's go!
Hell yeah, baby.
The boys are back in town. That's right. We are back in Boston for another live show, an evening with the Nut House. You thought last year was wild. This year is going to be bigger and better. We got Gronk, myself, plenty of special guests, and surprises in store August 28th at the MGM Music Hall at Fenway. Tickets on sale now. It's going to be a blast.
Hey, Ninko, without going for a shoe, I would have never had that confidence.
You got him ready for that.
That's a true teammate.
I'm happy to boost your confidence, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jules, quit being so humble over there, bro. Let me hear about that TD.
Yeah,
I
Jules,
wanna hear
come
about
on
your TD,
now.
baby.
Yeah. It was the game winner.
This one?
Yeah, we did a little whip route.
Little whip route.
The crazy thing about that play was we put that play in that day. We didn't have it. We got a little report. I don't know how we got it. We're not here to talk about that. That they were going to be playing a lot more man coverage. And so once we did that, we liked the matchup of my quickness against their long corners. Their corners are always bigger guys that like to play with their eyes in the backfield, with guys in front of them. You can never beat them deep because they were so long and big, but if you got these guys moving, that's where your advantage was. So mine was a return route, and we ran it earlier in the game, and we didn't connect, and I'm sitting there like, fuck, that was my shot to have a tug. And then finally we came back to it.
I thought tugs don't matter, though, unless you win the game.
It only matters when you win.
Only matters when you win the game.
Hey, when all the
that's
boys
why
got,
he didn't get open yet.
When all the boys
The
got a
game
tug,
wasn't
I
on.
want to join the party, bro.
And the game wasn't on the line, so you didn't want the tug yet.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah. And so, we called the play, and I was sitting there, and I was like, I'm going to roast this dude on a route. He can't cover me. I just hope we get I don't drop it or, the ball is there. And we get it, and we run the route. Tom puts it out there, and I remember looking at that ball.
It was a little wobbly.
It was a little wobbly.
It was.
It was.
It was
The
a
thing
dewy
is, when
night.
it's a little wobbly and you're that wide open, you're sitting there watching that thing, and
Going
you're like,
cross-eyed almost.
Don't fuck this up. And ended up catching it. As soon as I catch it, Dola's right on my face. I go and give my hardest Gronk spike impression. It hits off the referee. I don't have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, I had to go
apologize.
I had to go apologize to the ref. I'm like, sir, he's a little emotional right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was crazy, but it was a hell of a play, and it was awesome, man. It was awesome. Now, Jackie, can you walk us through this last drive?
Yeah, before we could secure the dub, we're up 28-24. Danger Russ gets it on his own 20. Hits that wheel route to Marshawn Lynch, beats Jamie Collins for 31 yards. They keep moving it down the field, and then it's David Tyree all over again.
Man.
The freaking circus catch. Seems like this thing is over. Donta Hightower makes
Crazy thing is, though, on that was such an impeccable play by Malcolm Butler to make that play.
He was right
coming
there.
off the bench.
He was right there.
That was an insane play.
He and Hartman were right there.
You know, that's something to be said for a young, undrafted kid working at Popeyes a year before, coming into a Super Bowl, and he was making plays left and right, scrappy. That could have killed the kid. That could have killed someone. That play right there, that would have devastated a lot of guys, but let's keep that drive going.
A couple plays later, Hightower makes the tackle.
Play of the game.
Stops him on the 1.
That was a huge play.
Huge play.
Slate, why was that such a big play?
No one talks about that play, but Dante was engaged with a blocker, and it was a miracle play because he was engaged with the blocker and then dove off to tackle the best back in the league without really getting a body on him. He just kind of got a piece of him. And I think 9 out of 10 times Marshawn walks that ball in the end zone, no problem. But the fact that he made that play set up the play, and then the rest is history.
Shout out to Boom Tower, baby.
Yeah,
Boom Tower.
Mr. February.
And then the play we all remember with 26 seconds left in the 4th. 2nd and goal on the 1. Russ goes back to pass, and Malcolm makes a play of the life, baby. The play of the Super Bowl.
Now, Nink, how many times did you guys see that play in practice?
Saw it in practice a couple times, and they scored every time.
Every time. I remember Josh Boyce vividly. I
yeah.
remember it was me and you sitting there at camp in, what was it? At,
where were we?
We were Arizona.
Yeah.
It was, what facility was that?
Cardinals.
We at the Cardinals?
Cardinals. We were
Yeah,
at Cardinals
Cardinals. Yeah,
facility.
we're at
I
the
remember
Cardinals.
looking at, dude, Slade, I hope they don't run this goddamn play.
Josh Boyce.
Josh Boyce hit it
Boyce
4
was killing
times.
us.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you see out of nowhere, timeout, you see Ernie come out. He runs, and he's like, oh, he's giving his coaching point. And I was like, I hope to God they don't run that play.
I can't believe they threw the ball there, but great. Awesome.
We'll take it.
No, but honestly, in my brain, thinking through that whole series of events, you have Marshawn Lynch, and everything is against the time. You're thinking about the clock, okay? And there's a term defensively that you don't want to hear, and there's a great term offensively. It's called Rolex, okay? So if you hear Rolex defensively, that means let them score. And if you hear it offensively, that means don't score because you're trying to use up all the time on the clock. So I'm looking up at the clock after that crazy catch on the 2 or 3, right? And I'm looking up, and I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, man, it's still running. We're not calling timeout. Still running. Hightower, still running. What are we going to do? Because you run out of time for the offense to work. And like back to the Giants, we call Rolex when we lost to the Giants. The not smart running back fell into the end zone, so the offense had a little bit of time. So in this instance, I kept thinking, like, they got to run the ball here because you want to use as much time as possible. And they threw it, and it went right over my head, and I looked, and I saw it intercepted, and I instantly thought, like, did that really happen? It took me a second to actually, like, register that happened. And then once it did, I think me and you hugged, embraced, cried.
We did.
We cried. We were the first guy.
But
the first guy I gave a hug to was Julian. I was crying.
Without a doubt. But I was still in game mode. Like, sitting here, I was doing math in my head. Like, where the hell are we? Are we on the 1-yard line? Can we take a knee? How's this going to go? Whenever Slate came in the game on offense at the end of a game, that's called victory formation. Slate was always designated for victory formation.
The best play in football.
Best play in football.
Best play in football.
Best play in football is victory formation. Slate, what's going through your mind when you're sitting there in victory formation on the 1-yard line?
Heels on the end line.
I'm just thinking, get that quarterback center exchange.
Right,
Get
yeah.
out of here.
Go and dive in.
But if you'll recall, and Rob will recall this, all hell broke loose.
What happened?
When we took a knee
we went hard
on
count.
that first play, I think it was Michael Bennett came firing off the ball.
We went hard count first, didn't we?
Did we go hard count?
We went hard count to jump them offsides.
Yeah.
I think they did jump offside.
They did.
So we moved it up
Yeah.
5 yards as well.
Yeah, but
Which
Or
was
did we
pivotal.
go offsides?
We needed the
Someone
space.
went
to
off-
take
Somebody
it
went
out.
off.
We
They
went
went
hard
offsides.
count. They went offsides. And
But then you and Michael Bennett were going straight UFC out there.
No. Well, I didn't start the fight versus Michael Bennett. I think it was Bruce
Irvin.
Bruce Irvin. He was
Okay.
just coming at me, and like it was unnecessary. And I was like, all right. So coach always tells us never react, never respond because you're the one that's going to get the flag. But I was just like, if I respond right now, we have the game won no matter what the situation is. So he gave me a little cheap shot, so I was like, screw this. We're going to win the Super Bowl. I just throw my first haymaker in my NFL career right off his helmet. Next thing you know, Michael Bennett came at me. I think he threw a shot at me, and I got him like by his shoulder pads and just tossed him to the ground. And then my fellow tight end, Who-Man. Who-Man, and just decked another guy, and we just kept trying to fight, but Slater came and broke it all up. Broke up all the fight.
I was jumping up and down in the background trying to get Michael Bennett ejected.
Yeah.
Come on! Just see me in the film jumping up. Eject him! Eject him!
I mean, I'm glad it happened. It was fun. It added to the best game of all times.
It was.
Sure did.
Oh my God! I'm sitting there on the sideline. And we're on the sideline. Me and Danny and Nink. You are too. I'm sitting there. What the fuck is going on out there?
Yeah.
No, don't. And I see Slate just jumping up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Give him a flag.
Illegal.
That's the Slate voice, by the way. If you guys haven't got it. Jack, let's get us in this game.
Hey. We won this
Aftermath.
bad boy 28-24. We're partying in the desert. The first Super Bowl in 10 years. And of course, this kicked off the Dynasty 2.0.
Oh. Dola, what's your favorite parade story?
Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. First parade. Well, the reason why I wanted to win another Super Bowl was to have another parade. But the first parade was unbelievable. It's freezing cold. Me and Jules go out the night before the parade and get blacked out. And then
nice.
And then I have to wake Julian up. I'm like, Jules, we're staying. We're actually right here at the W.
The whole team. The whole team is at Foxborough.
In Foxborough.
We stay in the city.
We wake up and we're at the W, and then we're late to the duck boats. And then I'm like, Jules, we got to call our boy Stoddard.
Oh.
We got to call our boy Stoddard, who's a police officer here in town. I'm like, we're not going to get to this parade. Stoddard pulls up in his cop car, and we have a couple bottles of champagne. Jules is wearing a white T-shirt. I'm in like a leather jacket, and we're freezing our ass off. And then we're literally, that scene in Batman when Joker's like sticking his head out of the cop car? Like, we're chugging champagne in the back of a cop car on our way to the duck boats. And it was unbelievable.
Rob, what about you? What was your favorite parade story?
I don't know if I can beat that story right now. Tough story, but no, the parades are the best parties ever in history. That's for sure. You always want to win a Super Bowl just so you can have a parade. Just the energy that you feel, just us going through the city of Boston. You see hundreds of people just lined up, just cheering for you, just going crazy. You got those little tiny nipple shots, are they called?
Nips.
Nips.
It's a
Yeah.
nip.
Nips. So those are just
nipples.
Those are just getting tossed at you.
Hey, that's a big nipple, man.
I wasn't even
Come on.
I've already drank like 3 nights in a row, so I'm like, I can't drink again. Let me just go have a good time at the parade. Next thing you know, you got beer cans getting thrown at you. I'm like, I gotta drink. This is all free beers. Yeah, and just best time ever. I mean, everyone just losing their mind. And I remember Donna. Donna is she does Patriots.
All our charitable foundations.
All our charitable foundations. So she's kind of like, by the book, doesn't like to see crazy things happen, making sure that you say the right things, do the right things. And I'm hanging out of the duck boat. And my friend is holding me.
Is shirt on or off by now?
My shirt's off.
Okay,
my friend's holding me by my foot, and I'm high-fiving all the fans, and Donna's flipping out like, I'm going to get fired. I'm responsible with this duck boat. And I'm like, Donna, I'm partying, all right? I'm going ballistic here. She's like, I know, you got to stop. I'm going to get fired. And I was, yeah. You got to put your shirt back on. I was like, all right. And I put it on, but I took it back off. But I put it on. Yeah. It was just a good time overall. It was nuts. And I wasn't planning on drinking. I was basically blacked out by the end of it. In about 1 hour.
Slate, how was church that next week?
Well, that was probably the best week of my life because 6 days after the Super Bowl, I got married.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Wow.
There it is. Let's go, Slate.
So, that was one week-long party. I don't partake in the spirits. I don't drink, but I was eating a lot of sugar. But no, that was, just such a special time.
All right, hey. Wait up.
That was the wrong word to say if you don't drink.
I just want to say something with
You're
Slate.
sugar, Slate.
Sugar. Cookies.
That's what you're doing?
Cookies.
Yes.
He's a big cookies guy. He's a cookie fan.
So Slate comes home, and we were roommates, and he was just about to get married. And so I flew back differently without him, and I come back to the house, and I call him, and I'm like, yo, bro, did we have a thief or something? There's nothing in the house. What happened, Slate? What did you do?
I took all the stuff that was mine, and
Just
I
win
took
a
it to
Super Bowl.
my
I
house.
come back to a house in communal area.
Look.
There's no TV. There's no nothing. I think we're getting
Look,
robbed.
we've been through this. You guys saw when I was on earlier, and you know that Julian was probably the worst roommate in the history.
Bullshit. Erroneous.
He didn't take any trash out. He didn't provide a TV. He didn't provide dishes. So when the time came, I took what was mine and I got up out of there.
Smart man. I was always wondering how it took you so long, Slater.
All right, guys. I didn't hear.
What'd she say?
Let's name.
Let's hear that.
Let's name this game, guys. Let's name this game. I'm gonna need your guys' help on what to name this game. We'll go on cheer level.
To Popeye's Miracle. That's a good one.
Let's start with Malcolm Go game. Is it the Malcolm Go game? Malcolm Go game? How about the Dynasty 2.0 game? The Carol Conundrum? Did I read that right? Conundrum, yeah.
Thanks, Jack.
Barely know how to read.
You
Not a
sound
read
like
guy.
me now, Jules.
You didn't have
Not
the
a read guy.
pronunciation in there correctly, okay?
That's a tough one.
The Butler Did It game?
Oh, wow.
I think we got it.
I think that's the winner.
I think we got to go with the Butler
Yeah.
Did It game.
I love it.
Is this the greatest game of all time? Let's score it. Dola stakes 0 to 10 decimals okay. The stakes of this game.
9.3.
9.3. Slate,
5.
what is your score?
8.9.
8.9. Integrity score, though. Integrity score. A lot of integrity score. Ninko, what about you?
It's my fucking birthday, man. It's a 10 point. It's a 10.
Let's go!
It's a 10. Like, come on. I want a Super Bowl on my birthday. Like, what are we doing? Give me the highest score. Whatever. What's the highest we can go? Give it to me.
Look at the most integrity score by Slate.
So we
We had a few mental errors.
We already scored this with Rob, but feel free to score it again if you want to.
9.5 is good.
Nice.
That's about right.
All right, star power, 0 to 10. Dola, let's start with you. The stars that were in the building, on the teams, on the sidelines.
We had a lot of Pro Bowlers. They had a great team. Who's Katy Perry? A bunch of celebrities.
Fireworks halftime.
Shit, that's about a 9.6.
9.6?
Yeah.
Slate Dog, star power with you.
You almost got to go 10-0 because there are so many Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
On both teams.
And on the coaching staff as well.
And on the coaching staff.
Carol.
Pete is probably one of the best coaches of all time. So I'm going 10-0.
10-0.
10.
Ninko, what about you, star power?
10-0, baby. Come on.
10-0?
Now. Just think of the names. Think of the names. Come on, Lynch. Freaking, you got Wilson. Sherman. Come on, Chancellor. You remember Chancellor, right?
I don't remember Chancellor.
Okay.
Doesn't remember.
And that's just their team. Our team was way better.
That's right.
You know?
Clearly.
That's right.
Let's go gameplay. Dola, 0 to 10.
0 to
being
10.
the highest.
Unbelievable play. Obviously, Malcolm's play. There was plays across the board. 9.5.
9.5.
9.5.
Slate,
I'm
on
with
you.
Dole on that 9.5. And that was a very back and forth game.
Yeah.
it was really very well played. So,
yeah.
You just said it's a 10. I mean, it was a great game, back and forth. 10. All right. Come on. Come on.
Ink is all
Birthday. Come on.
Rob, what about you?
Well, what was my score? 8.5.
8.5.
I mean, I could have at least made it 8.7. Wow.
8.7.
All right,
At least an 8.7.
Let's go with the name of the game, Dola. We got to grade the name of the game. The Butler did it game. What is the name of the game? Score of the game. Name.
The name of the game, out of 1 through 10, that's a great name. You know, I would give it a 9.6.
9.6? Slate.
Strap.
Slate. Integrity score, mind you.
Integrity score.
Integrity score.
You know, I'm partial to Malcolm because he's from Mississippi, and my parents are from Mississippi.
Ooh,
so
Greenbow.
Yeah.
I'm going 10-0.
10!
Yeah, baby.
It's a smart
All right,
score.
integrity's right out the door. Nico, what about your score?
It's your birthday.
Another 10.
Listen.
It's your birthday.
Listen.
4 10s in a row.
If the Butler didn't do it, we'd have some problems right now. So let's give it a fucking 10.
Yeah!
Come on.
What does that total up? What does that total up?
I just want to make a note of Rob's score here.
Yeah, but when
Nice.
we scored that,
Nice.
it was named the Dynasty 2.0, which was not that good of a name,
Incredible
obviously.
memory,
No one
Rob.
cheered at all. So, what are we booing?
Where does it go on all of our games? Where does the new score go within all of our games?
The new score is a 9.35.
Is
We
that
got a tie.
Oh, my God.
We got a tie for number 1.
Oh.
Is that good? Is that all right?
It's number 1.
It's number 1.
Tie goes to the Super Bowl.
Tie goes to the Super Bowl.
Facts.
Wow, that was fun. That was fun, huh?
That was fun.
Is it going down memory lane? Little eggnog time with Slate.
Little eggnog time. Man.
Little dog walk with Ninko.
Come on, Ruby, let's go for a walk.
Little
See what these guys are doing.
Dola time. We can't get into all that time.
Can't get into all that.
All that celebration.
What about
time.
the mopeds?
The mopeds?
Yeah, you guys mopeded around Foxborough all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Those little dirt bikes.
Dola.
Dirt bikes.
Dola, who
Dirt
sat
bikes.
behind you on the bus?
I think
Who sat behind you on the bus?
You
Me.
did.
I saw a lot of stuff. I heard a lot of stuff. A lot of flavors.
All right.
Is it of the week or of the month?
Yeah.
Jeez. All right.
This
Family show.
Hey, family.
Let's do the cold open. So after all of our shows, when our interviews are done, we usually have our guests, and this is where we have our our cold open, where you guys hear like the NFL film style bull that we do. So you guys see your lines? And we're gonna need everyone else to jump in. You guys where it says all, you guys are gonna jump in. So can we cue the music? Can we cue the music? Fabulous Nikes. Here we go. February 1st. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. What are we doing?
We're going to do it again. Can you read this time?
Oh.
False
There.
start, false start.
Sorry. Yeah, we already did that. Whenever we end the show, let's do this together. They know what they're doing. The February 1st, 2015, University of Phoenix Stadium, Glendale, Arizona.
The Legion of Boom look to repeat as Super Bowl champion.
But there's another dynasty brewing in New England.
With 26 seconds left and the ball on the 1 yard line.
Russell Wilson drops back.
This is the Butler Did It game!
Jules, great job, brother.
That's fun, huh?
My guy.
I can hear you guys. Round of applause. Matthew Slater, Rob Ninkovich, Danny Amendola.
Get it back to him. A little wiggle.
What a combination of fans saying that.
We're going to take a quick
Coach
break.
found some time as a coach to come down.
And we'll be back. Everyone say thank you to these guys. One more round of applause for Rob, Dola, Slate, and Gronk. All right, we're going, boys.
Like it?
Yeah. Ah! Oh, hey. Wait up, wait up, wait up, wait up, wait up, wait up, wait up. We're going to do a little Q&A real quick. But before that, I have one special surprise that I have to introduce. He's the smartest person I've ever met. He's the man behind the man and one of the most important pieces of our dynasty. Let me hear a warm welcome for Ernie Adams. Ernie, 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 Ernie. Sit down right here, right there. I'm going to sit closer to you, Ern.
Okay.
I'm going to sit over here. I'm changing up my thing.
There you go.
So, Ern Dog, what's the scouting report on our show so far?
Well, it was great. Loved it. Just one little story, because you're talking about the Dante Hightower tackle on Marshawn.
Okay.
Which was the critical play in the game.
Critical.
And of course, when we get the coaches copy the film of the game, it's all intercut. So every play you get a sideline view and then an end zone view. And when you look at this play, the end zone view is shot from behind the Seahawks. So you really get, if you look at it, you can see what Marshawn Lynch saw. And he gets that handoff at the 5-yard line. There is nothing in front of him. It's like, hey, it's going to be a 5-yard touchdown. We're going to win the Super Bowl right now. And then Dante just came out of nowhere to nail him.
Nailed him. Ern Dog, is there anything in this game that we didn't cover that comes to mind when you think of this game?
Well, of course, this was the culmination of 3 playoff games. And the one thing we'd really be remiss if we didn't talk about was the division playoff game this year against the Ravens.
Oh, yeah, the Ravens game.
Right, where we came from 14 points down twice.
We came
twice. And, of course, the play that really got it going was you throwing the touchdown pass to Danny.
That was a hell of a play. Yeah,
so did you know that was going to be a touchdown, or did you just launch it and hope?
I chucked and prayed, Ernie. I chucked and prayed. But we got some cool questions that a lot of the people out here they sent in with the QR code. So let's go over some of these questions.
Okay.
We've got Nicholas in section B, row 1. He said,
Nicholas, where are you? Oh, there we go. So what's our question?
If you could change the outcome of one play throughout your career, what would it be for both of you?
Ooh, one play. Ern, I'll let you start, or you want me to start?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that'd be really, it'd be the worst experience I ever had in football was preseason game out in Oakland in 1978. Where, whoa. Stop. This is the play where Darryl Stingley broke his neck.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, if I had won, that was a friend of mine, great guy. Yeah, I would gladly. Gladly change that.
I was thinking about the punt return I had against the Giants in the 11 season where I fumbled, but
that would be up there.
that was bad. That was bad.
I mean, the David Tyree helmet catch.
That's another one.
Yeah. We could the Philly special and. I mean, and these are. Yeah, we won 6 Super Bowls, but it's those games those are the ones that haunt you.
You know what? You don't even think about the wins. You always think about the losses to this day.
Right. I mean, hey, we played 9 Super Bowls. I mean, I really think of it as 10 because that 2006 AFC Championship game where we lost to the Colts, there was no way they were going to lose to the Bears in the Super Bowl. There was no way we were going to lose to the Bears in the Super Bowl. That was for the championship, and they had a big comeback against them.
They did. We got another question there, Kai Dog.
Elizabeth A, mezzanine 5, row H.
Where are you at, Elizabeth? All right, let's hear this question, Kai Guy.
What is the best non-Patriots Super Bowl team in history?
Ooh. Earn.
Wow.
I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers because that's where I grew up from.
That'd be.
They were good. They were good.
They were really good.
These Chiefs are damn good too, though, Earn Dog.
The Chiefs are really good. You had. I mean, I know they. So a lot of people don't like them, but you had an undefeated team with the Dolphins. Undefeated team. I mean, they were, the early 90s Cowboys. I mean, if Jerry Jones doesn't fire Jimmy Johnson, they might have won, 8 Super Bowls. They were really good. So
I like that. That's a good answer. Dallas and SF, we'll stay there. We'll keep it out of the conference. We can't have anyone.
But I mean, what the Chiefs have done, that's pretty impressive.
It is. You got to tip your cap. This is a podcast of integrity, all right, folks. Sorry. This is a podcast of integrity. You saw Matthew Slater walk out.
Total integrity here.
Total integrity. We got another question, Kai Guy?
Sure do. We got Mark Featherstone, location unknown.
Ooh.
What makes Matthew Slater the greatest special teamer and greatest teammate of all time?
Tremendous work ethic, dedication, get better every day, play with total intensity, always there for his teammates. He gave the post-game speech in the locker room, which was always great. I mean, yeah, you can go see him make plays as a gunner on the punt team, but unless you live with him, you don't really appreciate what a special human being he is.
Hey, I actually lived with him for 4 years, and I can fully agree with everything you said. I mean, Matthew, he's the type of guy when you're around guys, when you're playing football national in the league, you're around your teammates and your coaches more than you are around your family. And so these guys see you at your highest of your highs, the lowest of the lows when you're dealing with things on the field, off the field, everything. And Matthew was the same guy every single day. He was someone you could look at who gave you an example of how to be a professional, how to be a football player, a parent, a son. Matthew was just that kind of guy. He was just always the best dude to be around, and we were very special. It was very great for us to have him. Yep. I'm getting a little teared up. Getting a little teared up over the Slate Dog. One more question, last question, Kai Guy.
Ben B, Section J, row 2. Who is the unsung hero of the 28-3 comeback and why?
Ooh. Earn dog.
Yeah, I mean, it's
unsung.
Yeah, when we were in late in the fourth quarter in that game, what the thought that went through my mind was, okay, we're the cat. We've used up 8 lives. We only got 1 left, and everybody had to. Everybody had to play the best about 7.5 minutes of football of their lives right there. I mean, if anybody had made a mistake at a lot of different points, we would have lost. So that was truly a total team win.
The team was the unsung hero. That was unreal. I agree. I would say, the unsung hero. No. I would say guys like, I would say James White.
James White.
I'd say Chris Hogan.
Hogan.
Trey Flowers. And Ernie Adams was an unsung hero. It's honestly true. We were the most prepared team always when it came going into those games. I mean, we saw every situation. We saw every play call. We saw everything in our scouting reports, in practice, and it was largely because of guys like Ernie and mostly because of guys like Ernie, So, I think it was those guys that were the unsung hero. Can we give a huge round of applause for Ernie Adams? Get over here, Ern Dog. Let's make it awkward, Ernie.
Yeah.
All right. Ernie, 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 Ernie. So, what do we do now? We have one more question?
We might have one more question.
What's the question?
From Brian Raymond, Balcony G110. Jules, when are you finally going to make Gronk your co-host on Games with Names?
Gronk will never be a co-host on Games with Names. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry.
Why is that, buddy? I've been on your show 5 times. 5 times I've been on Games with Names. But I know why I can't be his co-host on Games with Names. Why, Jules? Why can't I be your co-host?
Because we're doing our own show.
Yes, we will be doing our own show this year, baby.
We can't give you the name, but I'll tell you, it'll be coming out every Thursday during football season. It's going to be insane. And that's a wrap of this show. I want to do one more thing before anything. First off, I'll be at the Urban Wild tomorrow from 12 to 3 to watch college football. It's about that time, so we'll see you guys there. But can we do one last thing? Can I welcome everybody else on the that was here on the stage? We got to take a picture. We got to take a picture.
Oh, you need like...
That was awesome. Rob's right here. Hey, Rob, we got to get Camille. I think we got Camille in the building. Where's Camille? Camille! Hey, so how do we do this? All right.
I'll get in the middle because I'm tallest. Wait, where's Ninko?
Where's Ninkovich?
Ninko!
Ninko! He's out walking the dog. Don't worry, he'll be right back. Yeah, well, we'll get this. Let's go.
Ninko! Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Ninko! Ninko!
I was having a beer.
Let's go. Where's our picture from behind? Picture from in front. And then we get a picture from behind, right? You get a...
With everybody?
Turn around.
Oh.
And that's the show! One more round of applause for everyone. Thank you guys for coming. This was awesome. You guys are the best. This was awesome. We'll see you guys next time. That's been another episode of Games with Names. Thank you so much. You're my dude.
You're my dude.
No, you're my dude.
All right. We're both dudes.